O te whatano whantu Samoa e lau whafonga, ma lau mai moa, le nea fiafi o le aspaia. Ia wafo e le whenga e o le tātou o tunu, le mamalu o Samoa, ia matapo inga whaleanganga. Ma lolo soifua lau lei, ma soifua maua, ia le nei tūna fiafi. Mai o le vaenga no luas fulmalaiva le nei o le tātou pokalame masani, o le Sports 52. Ia po le limas fulua leo mai aso, moli mai le sao, o tātou talonga ia tina e Samoa. Whai na meina le nei ia manoa, ia e whatino i fwoi se au nanga, ia i le maleo le ala ato le televisi tolu, ia ma tātou fisitu tonu, o talonga, le Sasno. Nei a fiafis, ia e whapitoa le nei vaenga o tātou pokolane. Whai o nā wai mai fwoi le pulenga o se tasi o vaenga o le Sasno. Ia e whasino le vaenga, le whapito se tasi o komisi. Por Comissio Lima to my time town for Athletes Commission. E lau te whatalo whatuai, whawhenua e toi la fiong e Sefuiva, Maureen, Pati, Tuiimalealiifano, se tasi o sui whatonu o le komiti whawhoi. Ai maise, ia o le tai whono lea, o le komisi la leo alo whanau i tono o tātou komisi Athletes Commission. Le ngatai lea, ia whaifoe na wai mai se tasi fwoi o sui, sunga ia Dwain Qalovaki, o le IOC consultant na te ngafa mai vaenga la le fa lupe o le Voices of the Athletes ia po si fonga o lim to my tight down ma lo so foi la fionga Sefuiva. Good evening and bula binaka. Dwain, thank you for coming on the show tonight. It's a different occasion tonight to look at some of the projects besides sports, besides the playing field, and besides the courts here in Samoa, especially with the recent Pacific Games. O lewa mau lewa no nei, se I mātou whaasoa fo I sau noa la fionga a Sefuiva. I se tasi la leo progeti, leo ua whapeona whanupe o le IOC Sustainability Program. O ati nae, ngawha tauni mai. Ia, Sefuiva, o lo whawhonga mai mua mai tātou atu. Se I sau noa ia, tāna I tātou whaasoa nea fiafi.
Whaftai Tuala, o le poloketi le nei e taua o le tree planting po le toina le o la au. O se poloketi tu whaatasi a le siu fofonga o le tama matene taalo po le Voices of the Athletes nei Samoa. Peno sila fia e pe a maseono afe I la tau sa a wai mai taalonga le Pasifika ua mawai atu nei. Sa iela le fuafuanga aluma maua le VOA po le Voices of the Athletes Samoa nei. Whaasino tonu la le nei komisi. Ia mwhaion sto ina ni la au e o vātu maleono afi, le au whai, e offset ai fo ila ia lea peo le numela I o tangata taa alo, wha pela ato nao mai sosoani ma officials. Pe tai o le poloketi wa maita wina, wa o le take le wa iai e lua se fulu afe la au, e te tau ona tuto ina, e le ngata le au whai o ila ato sa alo mai la tau sa avea ma officials. Ai ua tilo fo le vaenga o le au whai o le fio, o le pensini o vaalele na whaaluina e au mai ei ia tangata au le mato e whaafo e lato atunu. O le ala poloketi ale a tama matene ta alo Samoa ina ia mawhai ona to e whaapale ni ina ia le tele o le emission ia ma le fuel o whaalo. Ia ma le tipina leo la au sa tatau ona le tipia ona o ta alonga o le Pasifika. O le mato au nangala leo baba e o patasi ma le MNRE. I le lato fo I 2 miliona la au o lo o tausini o ia tuto ia maea le lua afiru sipuru maea ona tuto ina so o se vaenga la lea sa tau whai ele team Samoa ia o le sila lea poloketi tuto no le mato Manu Lauti.
Alo whaftai whasoa Sefuiva leua mai mo mai whafonga hule tunu. That is the short introduction in terms of what is the IOC po le International Olympic Committee Sustainability Project. Dwain, may I come to you? Can you please touch on the essence of the sustainability project in terms of Sefuiva's touch on tree planting? I'm also aware that there were some other platforms that our athletes of Team Samoa, example, the reducing of zero plastic use. Maybe if you could touch on that as well, please.
When the 12th Pacific Games happened here in Samoa in 2007, the Voices of the Athletes program was initially born then. Coming forward into the 16th edition of the Pacific Games, and with the games returning to Samoa, one of the things that we partnered with the Voices of the Athletes Commission in Samoa to do was to develop different ways of us translating our words into real action. That started with making sure that as Team Samoa departed every day from Faleula, every day from the Games Village, Athletes Village, to go to participate in sports, that we had our teams there to collect the rubbish, to be able to sort through the rubbish so that we can identify for Team Samoa what sort of waste materials we were generating. We found a lot of noodles cups and a lot of coffee cups during the games, but we also made sure that we were planting trees to offset the carbon footprint for travel inbound.
Thank you, Dwain. Il now fa fonga mai tanto o tunu e pesa fainga panga tango lea. And Dwain Sefuiva lea foi. E foi the facility that we fainga panga. We are aware that there have been some strong and critical partnerships in order to enable this project and testing it through the Pacific Games. Ministry of Natural Resources and Environment.
Absolutely.
How's that partnership?
We have been working with MNRE very closely in supplying the trees, and we're also promoting the tree planting that is our response to climate change and to offset carbon footprints. And it is our role because we were hosting the Pacific Games, and it is the role of the athletes to ensure that we can offset some of the carbon footprints from those that flew over for the games. And because we have to respond to climate change, this is our country, and it's everyone's responsibility to react that way and to support our environment. So it has to come from Team Samoa, because we have values. Team Samoa and Voices of the Athletes have their values to be a leader, play true, stay healthy, and go green. So the green component of one of these values is the green games, and also a green environment. And that's we are partnered with MNRE, and so as the waste management, because we are plastic-free country. So we are promoting that throughout the whole duration of the games. And so we also be mindful of the plastic waste and how we treat them, and how we get the statistics of how much plastic rubbish that we generated during the game. So Team Samoa, and through the Voices of the Athletes Commission, with the assistance of our consultant, Dwain, we were very much involved with collecting the data, and this information will on pass to government and to SPREP and all other partners who wish to have that information with us, so that we can make sure we can realize and make sure that we have to solve all these issues before any policies by government to roll out next year. There will be another ban in foam cups and foam plates. So, yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah, ma lo sa normal pa so lo fionga Sefuiva. Nai si la mai fa fonga le tunu ile tawo fo la le pe na matu stay mi wa momo. Ole sol ole sao le o ta longa ese mai lungal malai ma fa le ta alo. The wider contribution of by sport outside the playing fields or the courts. Yeah, pe o tu langa le o si o manga a me se fo tu langa le o unga. Yeah. Dwain, IOC consultant for the DOAs. In terms of during the games, you have touched on that. It's been a great contribution by the ministry and also from sports. I know this week and the last week there's still activity. For example, today we're witnessing the Samoa World Tag. Can you give us an update in terms of the numbers? How many trees have been planted?
Since the Pacific Games in July, Team Samoa has managed to plant a total of over 12,000 trees, and they planted it at the Faleula Forest Reserve. Now, this forest reserve is significant because during the 12th edition of the Pacific Games, that was a dedicated forest reserve for them. And so this time round, after the 16th edition of the Pacific Games, we're having athletes come back and revegetate sections of that forest reserve that's right here in Tuiimalealiifano. So we had the Samoan Conservation Society They've come in on the technical side to help us understand how our carbon footprint is measured, the amount of kilograms of carbon that we produce by each person that travels from their country into Apia and then back home to their home country. So it's been a fantastic partnership for our VOAs here in Samoa, especially to now begin to establish and register their own business.
Paptai and Binaka Kalevu, Dwain, fantastic outcomes to date, and it's still going, especially during this activity of tag this week. Lo fionga Sefuiva, le tulanga na leo whainga pāga, au te masalo, e foi tau nei project funding in terms of enabling the project. Whai mai wha sōle tulanga, wai mai wha tupea, ia le whatino ino nei project I Samoa.
E whai asa tangata te lo tupe e awhia I nei poloketi, a sa mawhai one maole fisosoane mai le Cessnock through le Olympic Solidarity, o loo mato whai paanga, o loo maua mai eise le ni e whaatino ina ai ia nei tūlanga. Mato te le o ta ngofia foi pe sa valia foi ia le malopo o nisi o wharapatonga I nei Samoa, se vanga nā ele lango te le Cessnock. Ia whapea foi o mātou le Olympic Solidarity le po o le IOC. O lo mau mai sosoani. E alu sao ala ia le whaatupeina la ne I tau materials, I le tau o la pisi o pepa o te utuina o taavale. A ele o ieni totongi o I la tau o whaatinoina. O tangata taalo, tamamatini taalo lava, o lo mātou whaongaina. E mātou te whewa e aola pisi mafua ma whaafoi o le menari. E le eise tutongi o le ngaluenga e whaifua a wā o le mātou loa. O le mātou saole I le atina e ina o taalonga, o le saole e atina e fo ilo tātou atunu. Ma ia tele se malamalama anga tangata e mafua ai. O na o le au taalo e whaatino ia tūlanga nei. So le mela lea te lele fisosoane le Cessnock. Ia ele ngata le whaawawina pia ona develop o taalonga. Ia ai whapea foi pe a uma taalonga, awa e uma taalonga. Ia ai toi o tātou ai no nofo al tātou atunu. Ia ai te tau foi o tātou no nofo I Samoa. I se atunu e mama, ma le leilo na sio manga.
Manu Samoa, Sefuiva. And just in terms, Dwain, in terms of the VOA or Voices of the Athletes in Samoa, if I look with up there, or see Funga or even to my Taitalo. And I know that in your consultancy there's a prime focus on the VOAs. Can you touch a bit more on the opportunities for our selected Voices of the Athletes representatives? I know there's probably 8 to 10 of them under the Athletes Commission. Can you share a bit more on this project, please?
So the Voices of the Athletes champions that are here in Samoa have the opportunity to be able to learn about how we translate a lot of our words and a lot of our values around the environment into real action, using their own hands to be able to make sure that we dispose of our rubbish correctly, that we're planting trees, and that we're starting to lead as Pacific people in this space around managing our own environment and framing how we do it as islanders would. One of the main opportunities here is for our champions to be able to establish their own waste management company that focuses on making sure that as we host different events, not only in Samoa but around the Pacific region, that our Samoa Voices of the Athletes champions can go out as athletes and showcase exactly how this is done. That's one of the most credible opportunities that's going to come out of this.
I have to ask the difficult question, Dwain. Now you're talking about sustainable development of this project with 2023 Solomon Islands. Do you see any opportunities there for our VOAs to carry on the legacy of this program?
Absolutely. That's the whole goal. During this Pacific Games, I came over. During the next edition of the Pacific Games, we are hoping to make sure that our Samoa Voices of the Athletes champions are the ones that go across as IOC consultants to go and lead the work as athletes, as Pacific people, and to showcase exactly how it was done here and raise the bar even higher.
tai inaka Dwain ia pe o se au te lenga foi ia mai mo fa fonga foi le maru tātou tunu I tulanga I o anga tausili values ai fa le liwinga la I le ngā yoi se tulau le fifi le ngā yoi fa tino ia pe se au onga foi le ta ua mo ina tono talonga le ngatel talo ma le faia onga ma le administrator a le fu tātou mo se au onga e pui ati le tātou sisi o manga ia mo se taimi no fionga Sefuiva ia o lewa mai atu tātou talonga Pacifica o Miracle Games I le sila mamao o komisi I le manai ese Pacific Games po ia nisi na panoa po nisi po talonga e fa peona ta pena ia tātou poloketi foi I le vai mau
Ia, sa'alelei, awa o le tele lava ia ta'alonga o lo'o whaasosolo mai. Mai tele fo ngā ia tu ia le tele le au ta'alo. Taipei nei o Oceania, ia o mo World Champs, mo regional sports competition. Ia o le Voices la Athletes Villages la lea, e whaawina pea. E longo kuia li uma lava I rātou e ta'alo ia mana tua pea ia o tātou ia tausisia pea le manu lautia le au ta'alo e le ngata I taimi ta'alonga but off the field ina ia mana tua pea ia winga tau sāfia nei ia e le ngata foila ina whaalie I lunga mala ta'alo e tau fo ina whaalie le siso manga ia po atu nuu fo e whi malanga I atu iai. E whaawawina pia nā oa onga, a wā pe o sosoani e maua mai le Sasnog mai le Olympic Solidarity. E whaia I pia oa onga a tama matene ta aru, e whaawawina lava e le motusia, ina ia malama le tamata alo I lana tiute, I lana tūmala nāanga, ia a misela mea o antidote, le whaonga ina leo whala au whasa ina e matua I whaasa lava, ia malosia si o manga, ia pēla o le mafuanga lea lenga tā ua, wana whaawina pia nei ia awa onga, awa e o isi atu nuu, e kompi taipe ta alo ai, e watu fo I mawinga whaalia nei, e ta ua I lava le tama ma le tene ta alo Samoa, e to e fo I mai fo I la, ia au mai ia le ngata I leo mai ma le manu malo ia au lo manu malo pia winga whaali lane ia po values o athletes so wa o ngai wha wa una pia e le muta
Malo tai Sefuiva and in terms of linking these great initiatives in the project Dwain you are well aware of the Pacific region climate change is high on the agenda in terms of linking this contribution by sport into the wider development of sport. How do you see such initiatives growing in the next 4 to 8 cycles of sports?
So there's a huge opportunity, not just only in the region, but around the world for sports to show leadership in a lot of areas, for us to be able to leverage those cultural values and the market influences that sports has the opportunity to draw on. And for us, particularly from this part of the world where we have some of the most vulnerable climate countries, we have the opportunity to show leadership globally and have all the other national Olympic committees, not only in the Pacific but around the world, to come in and to study how Samoa did what they've managed to do so successfully with their champions and with their Athletes Commission, by partnering with the Ministry of Natural Resources and Environment, by partnering with Samoa Conservation Society, and by using our family connections to make sure that we can pull everyone together to contribute knowledge, to share, to learn, and to build, and to make sure that when we publish our reports, that this is a report that raises the benchmark in the international Olympic movement for what it means to do sustainability.
Thank you, Dwain. And then for the sake of our listeners, one of the parts that the program will bring up is the research that was conducted during the Pacific Games on every tālā spent by the Samoan government. And there's no doubt in my mind this component of the legacy programs linked to national development will be highlighted in the contribution by sport. Thank you, Dwain. Whionga Sefuiva, ia tu msalo o tātou ngata I tau hunga o tātou pokalanga nefifi, wa foile sila ma whawhonga mai le pa ia o tātou watunu. Ia wano nei e te hau noai foi. Ia wa foi o whanga mamao. Ia e maise, ia o tāpo inga foi se tātou watunu.
Tai. Ia o ta'alonga umalawe ni Samoa po National Federations o yei uma tama matini ta'alo e member umalawa I lalo le komisina le ta'o le Athlete Commission. So o le au ta'alo umalawa la Samoa e tutonu o le komisina lea. Le ngata ia o onga e whai taimo ta'alonga ia male ta'aleni o tuunati e te I mai la o e pito la au po lava lau sports. Ia ai fo ia o onga ia e au matasia umai lava au ta'alo Samoa. I le a mio le Tuiimalealiifano ia whapea fo I values o athletes mai whaawa wina pea. So na o mia pea lo lango mai. Ina ia mawhai on tātou ngā lue whaatasi e tātou polo keti ia o lo whaanga soro pea. Ia wa o le tātou sawa lea mo le tātou atunu o Samoa. E leo mai fuai si atunu Toto tātou la au pe whaawau pea le whaititia o le lapisi lea me tau plastic. O tātou lava e tau la mua e whaalai titi le plastic le lapisi. Toto la au o wafo ia le manuia o au ngā tupulango whai mai. Ma ia avea mata alo mateni ta alo le lei le lumanai. Whaafitai lava.
I also know Manino, Fionga, Sefuiva and Dwain. I know you're now a more frequent visitor to Samoa. I know you have Samoan in you, and but we want to acknowledge your contribution and your leadership, as you quoted before, in terms of enabling the opportunity for our Voices of the Athlete. And we wish you well, and we look forward to welcoming you to Samoa once again in the near future.
Thank you.
Ya, le nasa mo tātou si ui lea, mo tau nunga o tātou pokalame luna luas Fuiimalealiifano o le Sports 52, e mo le tuai le nganga whakata. Ia, pa whamalo fo le tāpo inga, ia le tua lo whapelo, no manu, iau whata whai taulanga I fia, ia wāse manuia lau tele o Samoa. Ia, so fua mai manuia.